Good morning, it's Edward. Let's talk healing. Your healing and mine. I'm reflecting on a conversation that I had, several conversations actually, that I've had with a friend of mine. And the words I choose when I talk and I say, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to do these, you and I are choices of words to describe what I'm talking about. So, for instance, when we're talking in a mirror, do you say you? As I'm looking at my reflection of this recording, you need to do better. You need to work on this. You need to forgive yourself. I need to forgive myself. It's one and the same. So when we're coming from a place of ego, we can use the word you need to do this, you need to do that. But when I'm expressing myself from a healing perspective, when I say you, I also mean me, or I. Because when I talk to self, I use the word you just as much as the word I. But it's a different perspective. When my higher self is telling myself, you need to do this, you need to do this. When I communicate, I'm not telling that person that they need to do this. I'm referring to myself. I'm having that internal conversation with self. So whenever you hear me saying, you should do this, or you need to do this, you can do this, I am sharing how I'm communicating with self. Like all my conversations, I reflect back on all of these as if I'm talking to myself, because I am talking to myself. And I keep reviewing these, my recordings, because it reinforces the perspective and the healing that I wish to navigate through. And it's really hard to navigate through. But when you get to this level of consciousness, you and I are the same person. I still means you when I'm talking. You need to do this, you need to do that. I am referring to myself. That may be very, very difficult for some people to understand. But this is the truth. I'm not saying you need to do this, as in the person looking at this right now. I'm saying this to myself, reinforcing the philosophies, the ideas, the perspectives of healing in this process. Just like I was talking in a mirror. When you talk and communicate, you have this thinking, an internal monologue. You use the word you, just as you use the word I. But in what format? When you are explaining something to yourself, your higher conscious steps in. It says you. I am acknowledging this process. I need to work on myself. As opposed to looking in the mirror, would say, I need to work on myself. You need to work on yourself. So try to understand that when I do say you, I mean me. I am you. And you are me. Do you understand? So I'm not projecting what I'm trying to say to the recipient or to the viewer of this, that's not Edward, understand that I am having a higher conversation with self, and I am sharing this knowledge with you, with the viewer. I am reinforcing what I'm learning, because that's part of the process. So again, when I say, I am you, and you are me, or I, it's all one and the same. Conscious talking to subconscious. Conscious talking to ego. Thought expressing to emotion. Emotion expressing to thought and the ego. It's a collective. We spend so much time worrying about other people projecting on us that we may not understand how we actually communicate with self and how we interpret what we say to self. So think about this the next time you're standing in front of the mirror. When you are thinking of reinforcing a belief or navigating a feeling or maybe romancing yourself a little bit that we probably neglect on doing, how you communicate with self is very important in the healing journey. So, enjoy your day. Food for thought on this beautiful weekend. Enjoy. Take care. Bye.